bitch.
Extra honest, extra unbiased, but a little bit shady. Go ahead, like and subscribe.
Hi queens, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Del and you're here to be extra with Del. If you're new to my channel, I must let you know that I blog about beauty pageants yearly and talk to you guys about my extra honest, extra unbiased opinions about the queens. And today, queens, you've asked for it, so I will give it to you good, hard, and long. I'm kidding. I am going to be discussing this whole Nawat issue, and honestly, it's time to face the truth. Nawat is the problem. He is problematic, and today we're going to look at the chronological order of what happened from freaking out on the queens and Miss Universe Mexico standing up for herself, as well as many other queens standing up for Miss Universe Mexico and for women empowerment and sisterhood, and to Nawat fake apologizing, all the way to Raul Rocha calling out Nawat, you guys, with that presidential speech. I'm like, who the hell is this? Who the hell does he think he is? The president? Oh, well, he is the president of Miss Universe. Okay, president. Oh, and most importantly, all the way to Nawat crying. I know, right? Nawat's crying. I can't. Anyways, you guys, buckle up. Grab yourself a glass of wine or beer or a shot of tequila or vodka, okay? Wherever you are in the world, just take some shot, relax your mind or something like that, because we're about to dive into this messy, hot issue, you guys. So if you're ready, buckle up, hold on to that glass of wine, and let's go. All right, let's take a look first at the key moments of Nawat, the reason why the queens walked out on Nawat, and Miss Universe Mexico, Fatima, speaking to the media. And let's take a look at that, you guys.
I got the report directly because she don't do anything she don't like, and she asked for the National Director Mexico. Because National Director Mexico now, police kick him out from the country already. And he leave the message like this. It's not polite. It's not good. It's a damage for the queen. If you follow the order from your national director, you are damaged.
You are not respecting me as a woman.
What? Mama, why you stand up? Where's the gun? Security. Stop.
I truly love Thailand. I respect all of you. I think that you are amazing people. But what just your director did is not respectful. He called me dumb because he had problems with the organization. And I think that's not fair, because I'm here and I do everything okay. I don't mess with anyone. I just try to be kind. I'm trying to give my best. And he just shot me, and he just said to me and shut up and a lot of different things. And I think that the world needs to see this, because we are empowered women, and this is a platform for our voice. And no one can shut our voice, and no one will do that to me. And I don't have a problem with any one of you. You have my respect, and I love your country. But the way that he treats me without any reason, just because he has problems, that is not okay. And I hope that everyone at home,
as a result of this chaos and this disrespectful behavior that Nawat displayed, Miss Universe 2024 couldn't stand it. As you guys know, I'm not a fan of this girl. I'm still baffled how she won, but now I have so much more respect for Miss Universe 2024 Victoria because of what she did, walking out and telling the media, well, they're not really the media, the fans outside, that it was not okay for Nawat to do what he did. Let's take a look at that.
You want, but this is not how things can be handled. To trash another girl is beyond disrespectful, and it's nothing I as a person can stand in. That's why I'm taking my call, and I'm
Oh my God.
I love how she was like, I'm taking my phone and I'm out of here. I can't, you guys. Only 2025 we will say that, like, we need my phone and I gotta go, okay? Look, it's important to have your phone at all times, darling, okay? So she's not gonna forget about her phone because someone might steal it, okay? Anyways, queens, so she definitely stood up for Miss Universe Mexico as well. You know, she didn't just stand up for Miss Universe Mexico 2025, but also for all the women that Nawat has bullied throughout the last few years, you guys, especially just within like a year. I mean, he's done so much like wrongs to so many queens, you guys, and some of them are probably unheard of, honestly. And for like Miss Universe 2024 Victoria to do the right thing, is to stand up for that actually made me respect her a lot more. And she posted a whole lot of stuff on her Instagram, and she posted, "Forever proud of my Fatima Bush," whatever her last name is. "Standing up for yourself is not always easy, but it is one of the most important acts of yourself. Respect and strength you can show. It means knowing your worth, setting boundaries, and not allowing anyone or anything to undermine your voice or your value. It's about acknowledging that you have the right to be heard, to express your opinions, and to pursue your dreams, regardless of any obstacles that may come your way. Enough is enough, and our voices will be heard, absolutely." And you know what? She also posted a bunch of, she also posted this photo of, it went viral. Everybody reposted this. "This is women empowerment. This is sisterhood. Look at all the queens, super empowered, and they're all united for now. They'll probably hate each other later on." I'm kidding. But that was such a moment for everybody, and to really come together as a group and to stand up for what they believe in. And I do have I have a source that was in Thailand during that time. And according to my sources, that pretty much all of the Latina countries left, a lot, along with India, like a lot of the African countries decided to walk out on Nawat as well. And there's a lot of queens, there's a few queens that stayed also. Of course, one of them is the Philippines. She wants to win, so she has to stay. She has to stay obedient, as well as Indonesia, as well as Venezuela. Actually, according to my source, Venezuela was one of the only queens that decided to stay in the room and not go anywhere, not leave the room, because she really wanted to ensure that she's gonna make a placement this year, okay? And then obviously, like, a lot of queens didn't really know what to do, but most of the queens decided to just leave and, you know, not be a part of that craziness. I mean, calling the police, the security on Miss Universe Mexico, and just commanding talking to the queens as if they're like a piece of crap is not okay. So that's what he gets. Okay? Of course, more queens followed up the sentiment of Miss Universe 2024 Victoria. I mean, starting with one of Nawat's victims just this year is Rachel Gupta, Miss Grand International 2024, the original one, and then obviously CJ took over when she resigned because of all this mess that was, you know, the dictatorship that she was having to deal with, you guys. So this is what Rachel Gupta posted almost immediately on her Instagram. She said, "When you are not respected, walked out." And then she also said, "If this can be said in a room of 100 people, imagine what he said behind closed doors. So much love and respect, and strong women who stood up for themselves and walked out with integrity." Ooh, girl. I mean, honestly, look, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I do believe that Rachel Gupta is saying the truth, and that she is, you know, because Rachel Gupta, she's no dummy. She has a mind of her own. She's clearly an intelligent woman. She has a degree, and she's somebody who is, you know, gonna voice out her opinion. And probably that's something that probably occurred in her reign as Miss Grand International. And that just probably didn't like work out well, because I mean, clearly Nawat doesn't like it when people are going up against him, because he's a dictator, you guys. He's literally, all he needs is a Hitler beard, honestly. Like, and he's legit. I mean, he's got the behavior already. So I mean, we might as well, that's what we call him, Nawatsi, kind of like the Nazi. And then guess who else responded, you guys? Miss Grand International 2024. So Thierry B, and this is what she said. "Karma is real."
See, guys,
karma is real.
the karma is real. I feel deja vu. It is deja vu. It happened last year, and now it's
How happy
happened
she
again
looks.
this year. again with the same person. Karma is real. Karma is real.
Look how happy she looks. Oh my God, and it doesn't stop there, you guys. Miss Universe 2010, Jimena Navarrete, who's one of my favorite queens that has won Miss Universe, you guys. Well, she's from Mexico. She might be biased. No, I'm kidding. But she said, I would love to see my original Miss Universe family running this pageant with class and respect. Running and maintaining the most important pageant in the world takes experience. It would be beautiful if new organizers ask for help to the original team because they really know how to run this. Love to everyone, you guys. She said, she's basically saying we need Paula Sugar, you guys. I really do want that era back. I want that IMG era back, you guys. The era that put strong, empowered women like Harnaz, Zosie Bini, Catriona Gray, oh God, who else? Andrea Mesa, Pia Wurtzbach, you know, Paulina Vega, Queens. Oh wait, Paulina Vega was not IMG. She was actually with the the Trump era. But you know, those empowered queens that they have much more to offer than just selling products. You know what I'm saying, you guys? And so, and of course, the last person that I saw, I mean, a lot of queens posted stuff, but Tatiana Calmel of Peru, you guys, she also posted of how disappointed she was with the organization and how they are handling things. It's really ridiculous, honestly. I mean, all of these queens are using their platform for good, and you know what? That's what needs to be said, you know. And I wouldn't be surprised if Nawat himself starts bullying that Miss Pro-Corruption, 𝐔𝐬𝐬. I don't think he would, because now he's in a position where he has to please the Filipino pageant fans. So I don't think he's gonna try to bully her. And she's a news reporter for a corrupt news report station in the Philippines. Therefore, you know, he can't, you know, bully 𝐔𝐬𝐬 Duterte because she's a newscaster. So I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility that they're probably going to dethrone 𝐔𝐬𝐬 also, depending on how much sales she has. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. This Miss Universe will be over, but Miss Grand International will still be there, and he's still going to be, Nawat is still going to bully queens, honestly. I mean, that's just a reality because he has his own pageant, but not on Miss Universe watch. Not, you know, you won't. Okay. And then after all this incident, you guys, of course, the Miss Universe organization did post something that sounds like a very peaceful message or statement between Miss Universe organization and the Miss Grand International organization. And it stated that Miss Universe organization reaffirmed its commitment to working closely with the host community, the Miss Grand International organization, and all local partners to ensure the continued success of the 74th Miss Universe competition. Together, we are dedicated to upholding the highest standards of respect, safety, and integrity for all participants, staff, and stakeholders. So to me, the most important thing is that this is just damage control. Like, I don't think they're trying to submit to Nawat. I just think that they're ensuring that the fan base are not fully like turned off by what's happening. I mean, let's be honest, Nawat is going to be temporary. Soon enough, he's going to disappear, and he's not going to be part of Miss Universe. I definitely think that, and if he becomes part of Miss Universe, then that's going to be a problem. I mean, that's where I will say that, like, I feel like that would be when a lot of people are going to start boycotting Miss Universe, especially national directors from Latin countries. But we'll see, you guys. But as of now, I mean, to me, Nawat has no power. I mean, in terms of Miss Universe, he's organizing the pageant. He's the host. As you guys know, for many of you bitches out there who are on Grindr, the host job is to ensure that you're comfortable, that you're not scared, that you're not stealing their money. They're not going to steal your money or your wallet, because that happens all the time to all those Grindr people who goes on Grindr. Oh wait, never mind, off topic. Anyways, but yes, that's the official statement of Miss Universe organization, and definitely Nawat responded, and of course he went on live. And during live, he gave all this like fraudulent fakery type of emotions that he's basically looking out for the quality of that, which I believe that Nawat is really, he wants to ensure that the quality that they're going to produce is stellar. And we already know that, like, hello, we know that Miss Grand International gives an incredible production. That's not really the issue. The issue is the way he behaves towards people. And the thing, I can't, you guys, but let's take a look at some of the key points that happened during his live. All right, so here are some of the key points that he said, you guys. One, he wants to organize big events. He wants to organize big events, but some delegates do not cooperate. There are around 20 countries that refuse to film videos for a sponsor. He pays for everything. And see, the thing is though, like, what are those sponsors? What are they selling? Is it, you know, are they like, is it the casino? Are they promoting something that's, you know, not really relevant to the pageant, like chili paste and stuff? Who knows, you guys? He's probably making all the queens sell something. He pays for everything, and he wants delegates to film videos so that he'll get something in return. Money hungry, of course. That's exactly what it is. He called for security during the sashing ceremony because he was afraid and uncomfortable that something was going to happen to him. Jeez, well, if you fucking talk like that to people, of course something's gonna happen to you. Talking to these queens as if they're a bunch of, like, you know, idiotic women. Like, these women empowered women and have careers. Like, and there's some of these queens are like rich in their country, okay? So don't be treating them like crap, okay? He feels so much pressure, stress every day because of the occurring problems. Oh, goodbye. Then go away. Have several seats so you don't have to be stressed, okay? And then he also felt the Latinas have separate groups treated differently, so he wants fairness to all. Oh wow, he wants fairness to all, as if he knows anything about fairness. Rigging pageants during Miss Grand International? I don't think so. And that's already that's a known thing. We know that the Latinas, the Africans, and the Asians, and the Europeans, they tend to separate themselves. That's just something that people do because they want familiarity. He already apologized for the 75 remaining girls in the room for what happened. Not enough. You should have never even acted like that. Be professional. Do your job. He wants 5-star service for the girls, but some delegates are hard to deal with, or maybe you're hard to deal with. Number 9 is no official people from Miss Universe in Thailand right now, but they will meet this afternoon urgently. Okay, whatever, then do your job. Like, you're there to host, like, so, but don't do stuff that's not even approved by the organization itself, okay? And number 10 is Mr. Mario, the new CEO, is so nice. He said that he replies to him immediately and they go into the same direction to make good event. Okay, that's good. Maybe he'll be nice to him because he's a man, okay? He promised to take care of all the delegates as much as he can and it won't happen again. Okay, good. He will let everyone be free to do everything they want without any condition. Oh, wow, he's gonna let go of his dictatorship hat. I can't. Number 18, Miss Universe organization is coming to work with him immediately. Number 19, apologizes to the fans, but he apologized to the fans, but please understand his side too. He experienced daily problems for the past 3 days. No, we're not gonna feel sorry for you. We'll talk about my opinion later, okay? And number 20, do not worry about Miss Mexico. He will take care of her and he will, everything will be fine. Of course, this is now him brown-nosing, ass-kissing, because he's now caught in this fire that he can't really handle anymore. This is too much. There's so much backlash from everywhere already, you guys. And the backlash is not just going to be on, it's mainly going to happen on Miss Grand International. Maybe we're not seeing it now. That maybe perhaps it will be like next year. And there's probably going to be a lot of like Latin countries or just countries in general that's going to pull out from Miss Universe or Miss Grand International. We'll see, you guys. And you guys know next year is going to be in India. So we'll see how that goes, okay? And then, of course, the sashing ceremony went on, you guys. We all saw the sashing ceremony, and this time it was without Nawat. Because to be quite honest, why was Nawat even going to be involved in the sashing ceremony? Like, huh? It doesn't make sense. And you know what? I keep seeing that Miss Grand International queen also. I'm like, what are you doing here? Go away. This is Miss Universe, not Miss Grand International. Like, nobody cares about Miss Grand International right now. This is Miss Universe and Miss Universe only. The only Miss Universe queen, the only queen that we need to see is Victoria. Okay? Because she's a Miss Universe, not Miss Grand International. And Of course, Raul Rocha also made a statement to really put Nawat in his place. And let's take a look at that, you guys.
Comunicado en nombre de la organización Miss Universe, donde detalle todas las acciones corporativas y legales que llevaremos a cabo como consecuencia y resultado de la serie de actos malintencionados cometidos por parte de Nawat. No permitiremos que ni una sola persona haga daño y que trunque el sueño de tantas mujeres que viajaron desde todo el mundo para estar ahí. Asimismo, he instruido a una delegación de ejecutivos de Miss Universe Organization y expertos probados, dentro de los cuales se encuentran el señor 𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐿 y Ronald D., para que viajen de inmediato a Tailandia y tomen el control de esta concentración y del propio evento, que teníamos lamentablemente confiado y conferido a NGI, bajo la dirección lamentablemente de Nawat. Quiero resaltar que contamos con más de 100 directores nacionales en todo el mundo, y muchos de ellos ya en Tailandia, siempre listos a sumarse en apoyo a esta gran organización que es Miss Universe. Deseo resaltar que las delegadas de todos los países cuentan con mi total y absoluto apoyo incondicional. Y en esencia, ninguna jamás debe de permitir que hechos como estos les sucedan en la vida, así provengan de quien sea, porque nadie es más que el otro. Todos somos iguales.
Okay, first and foremost, you guys, who the hell does he think he is? The president? I mean, he is the president of Miss Universe organization, but I just, the whole, setup was, so formal. I mean, that's, professionalism. That's something Nawat himself doesn't really know much about. I mean, from the way Nawat talks to people and how he brings all these random, personal issues or internal issues out in public and tell people about it, it's ridiculous, honestly. And so Raul Rocha makes a great statement. Nawat needs to stop. He needs to stop. And yes, it's kind of, we're baffled. Where's Raul Rocha? Where's the rest of the Miss Universe organization team, and why they're not there? And that ultimately, I mean, Nawat's there for a reason, because he needs to orchestrate everything that needs to happen at this point. I mean, to be quite honest, I don't want to see the president. I don't want to see the Miss Universe, the tops, oh, hey, the tops. Some of you guys want to see the tops, don't you, huh? You bottom queens, okay? The executives and all that stuff, I don't really want to see them. It annoys me when I remember when 𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐿 would be in front of she was always in my feed. I'm like, who the hell is she? I mean, yeah, she's the owner or the president or the CEO, but I don't care about you. Just put on a good show for the fans. That's really it. So if the directors, Raul Rocha and Mario, and they're not there, I could care less, honestly. I mean, honestly, because what are they gonna do? Their job is to oversee things, yes, but there are people that are hired to or put in place to ensure that the show goes on, and that's Nawat. Hello. And so therefore, Raul Rocha and the rest of the Miss Universe organization team not being there yet when it's unnecessary, they don't need to be there. Really, they really don't. I mean, you guys have, professional careers. You guys, I mean, let me tell you something right now. I'm so many times at the office, the president, the vice president, and even the creative director would be barely in the office. And I'm slaving my ass off. And I'm like, damn, where are they? I need answers, But they do come when it's really, closing to, let's say we have an important meeting with a buyer. Of course, my creative director, the president and the vice president would show up, because that's an important, important day or important week, so they'll show up. I'm not saying that the first few days of Miss Universe isn't important, but it's not as important as nearing the crowning or the finale. So therefore, Raul Rocha and the rest of the team weren't probably going to come until this week, because it's more necessary for them to be here now, because the beginning part is really for the organizer that's hosting the pageant. So anywho, you guys, basically this all leads to Miss Universe organization unfollowing Nawat. And who's not present in this whole thing is 𝐷𝐷𝐬𝐬, that evil witch that put this Botox mofo Nazi Nawat guy into this position is 𝐷𝐬𝐬, and where the hell is she? Where she's nowhere to be found. Like, she's the reason why everything is a freaking mess, because she had, you know, led this organization down a hole, and now it's deep down in that hole, and we just keep pounding it and pounding. I'm just kidding. Ew. Now it's like, you know, it's so hard to, like, you know, like to patch the hole that evil 𝐷𝐬𝐬 has created. And it's really, really sad, you know, like Miss Universe has been such an integral part of us pageant lovers fans since we were kids, and now it's just really all drama. I didn't think we would be talking about drama early on of the Miss Universe, honestly. It's ridiculous. All right, Queen, so to be quite honestly, you guys, I'm disappointed that like there's so much drama. Of course, I will be honest, this is really good for my channel. It's good for my channel, honey. The analytics is just, it's high up. But I mean, you know, but if there wasn't any controversy or any drama, I would still be enjoying every moment of the queens, because we love gagging over the queens, especially Miss Universe. Miss Universe always have the most amazing representatives per countries, because this is creme of la creme, you guys. Anyways, my opinion is really Nawat is the problem. And it's kind of like, the thing is that like, it's not just a one-time thing. Like, you guys, I don't care whether you're, you know, like you're Peruvian or Filipino. I get it. Like, a lot of the Filipinos, pageant fans, specifically 𝐷𝐸𝐸, Miss Pro-Corruption fans are siding with Nawat because, you know, because I don't know, I guess they're easily bought with a crown too. And they all of a sudden they forget integrity, and they forget, you know, the real meaning of like integrity, I guess. I mean, hello, like the guy is openly you know, being disrespectful towards women, and yet you try to justify that. What justification? That has no justification. And again, it's not a one-time thing. He has a list of people that he's gotten so much in, like, you know, like he's gotten beef with so many people. So he's definitely on a power trip, and he thinks that he is on a pedestal and that he's untouchable, and nobody says no to him. That's the problem when you have an entire team that says yes to you all the time, and then you step outside of that, and then when people start telling you no, you freak out. And that, to me, you know, a lot of the people around Nawat are enabler, and they've enabled this disgusting, monstrous behavior that Nawat has displayed, honestly. And, you know, we still appreciate Miss Grand Internationals. Production, it's always fabulous, but it's so much more than that. We must remember Miss Cosmo is just around the corner, and they can put together an incredible show also. So, you know, we're going into second year of Miss Universe, Miss Cosmo, and, you know, and there are definitely pageants that's gonna probably overtake Miss Grand soon, and I think that's a possibility, all because Miss Grand International's president or owner is just, he can't control him. It's like he's going through like male menopause or something, you guys. And, you know, he takes things way too personal, and as a result, he has this insane outburst of just talking out of his ass. And like, first and foremost, we don't even know what the hell Nawat is saying. He just needs to maybe perhaps speak in Thai and have a translator, because he's disrespectful and rude, and then he has an accent. And then he doesn't know how to put together sentences properly. So, and all of that put together is just major. It's just gonna result into a major problem, because, you know, people first and foremost are all over when you're having a pageant, like an international pageant, people come from all over the world. So they probably will, you know, let's be honest, some Asian accents are very very harsh. Like, I remember being in a dinner with my Vietnamese friends, and they were like, oh, and I was like, oh my God, they're fighting. And I was like asking my friend, like, what are they saying? Like, oh, can you please pass the spoon or the fork and stuff like that for the pho soup? I was like, oh, I thought you guys were like arguing. But, you know, like, sometimes Asian accent can sound very harsh and just scary, honestly. And again, he also he was one of the CEO also, or president or owner, that wants to be in the limelight. And, you know, we just, you know, I think he just needs to back away from the limelight because it's not about him. It's about the queens and the queens that he crowns. So he needs to step off, you guys. And again, all he cares about is money, money, money. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you know, there's a reason why Vina won. We love Vina, but was that rigged so he can earn more money? Probably. Was Miss Grand International 25 rigged so he can earn more money via the Filipino pageant fans? Probably. And so if you put all these things together, then you can say that, like, you know, what he's doing is his pageants are probably rigged. So, I mean, who knows? You know, that's just my opinion, okay? But if he's about money, then, you know, why won't he rig it for a queen that can bring money, right, you guys? What do you guys think of that? Oh my God, that was exhausting, you guys. It's exhausting talking about this drama, you guys. And I thought, like, this year, like, you know, I thought Miss Grand International was gonna give us the drama, but it's still because Nawat's a part of it. But it turns out that it's gonna be Miss Universe because, I mean, you know, if we just look at everything all together, like, the common denominator of the drama is Nawat. So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's really unfortunate that some of the Filipino pageant fans and as well as Peruvian fans are defending his behavior. I mean, you can still support your queen, but, you know, denounce the owner of that pageant. You know what I mean? And I think people are just I think a lot of people have national pride, which is great. And I think they get kind of drowned in their national pride that they don't see, like, you know, like, they don't know how to approach things that could possibly, like, hurt their queen's reputation. But it's like, you know, like, have integrity, you know, be like, you know, how you feel and your morals is separate from, like, you know, from, like, scandals that happen, that it's in regards to these queens that you guys revere, like maybe perhaps like Luciana Fuster, 𝐔𝐧𝐢𝐯𝐸, Emma 𝐔𝐧𝐢𝐸𝐬. And, you know, because it's like, at the end of the day, like, these women that you guys revere, they're probably pro women too. And so one day they'll probably regret the fact that they sided with Nawat, knowing the fact that they're women and that their audience are women. So therefore in the future, that's going to be asked, like, why did you fully support that guy when you knew? Like, there's no way they don't know, because, like, it's, you know, it's all over the media. So if you knew that this guy is like that, why did you still support him, you know? And I think that's really, everything kind of comes back and haunts you, honestly. So that's why it's so important to have integrity, be extra honest, and be extra unbiased, and everything will just flow, like, just the way it should be, you know? Anyways, queens, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening to this rant. Many of you guys have DM'd me and asked me to react to the situation, and I wanted to wait to ensure that we have everything, you know, laid out on the table, so I can present to you guys everything as a whole, as an actual story, rather than, like, piece by piece. Oh my God, that's a Kelly Clarkson song. Piece by piece, he collected me. I walked around and you abandoned things. Piece by piece, he restored my faith. That a man can be kind and a father should stay. That's a good song. Anyway, random. Anyways, queens, that's about it. Thank you so much. Hope that this video was entertaining, and as well as, I don't know, like, hopefully it made many of you guys think about, like, integrity and what things to, you know, having, like, keeping your morals and separating your integrity to, like, your national pride, and, you know, really approach things from a unbiased perspective. So I hope that this video made you guys think that. I doubt it, but whatever. Anyways, queens, that's about it. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you haven't yet, why haven't you? You've been watching me and you're not subscribing. How dare you? All right, guys, that's about it. I'm gonna go back to work, and I will talk to you guys soon. And y'all have a good day, okay? Like and subscribe. I'm watching you. And as always, stay beautiful and stay extra. And I'll see you guys next on my video, okay? Bye, guys. Mwah.